Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love, the place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Philadelphia. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He breaks the tackle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Going to the ground again on first. Another big rip for him. And finally down right along that opposing 40. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down for a loss. Working quickly here. On second down, here's Barkley. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Offense in the hurry up here. Barkley gets it on third down. He's got the first with room to go inside the 20. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it in the end zone and start their drive at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. To throw. Here's Locke. Catch made. Tyrone Tracy. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Locke looking to throw. Man there, it's Malik Neighbors. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Giants. Here's Tracy once more, and the defense gets there to force a small loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Cut near the goal line. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Tracy reaches the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants finish off their opening drive. Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Gano ready to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
No touch that. No touch.
They give to Barkley, left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield.
Crowd left Yanni. Crowd left Yanni. No touch.
1st down throwing for Hurts. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 10. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He doesn't like what he sees, so a touchback. They're going to begin at the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. A give to Tracy up the middle. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. It's the Giants dealing with 2nd and 13. Lock. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They pick up 20 yards there. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Lock to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Here's Locke. his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Locked down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Good, set. Delta.
Running left, this is Barkley. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Hurts now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Gano for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants push their lead to 3. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
Good, set. Crowd left, Yanni. Delta.
Hurts back to the air after the pick. He's looking deep once again. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. And not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 1st and 10 from the 41.
Tiger Hornet. Alpha. Hey, Silver, silver, silver. Pass. No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Go silver, ready? Very, set. Hey! Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. You just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage versus zone. It's all about that anticipation and accuracy. And if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, set.
Here's Locke to the air. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
A give right side to Tracy. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Giants will have a first down.
Let's go now.
They go right back to Tracy. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that could set up even more in the run game.
And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Trying the right side with Tracy. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He'll throw it. He connects downfield on 4th. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Throwing his lock. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down the distance.
So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here. Looking for a throw here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The kick by Gonzalez is good. And they've taken back the lead.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Saquon. Oh, he trucked that defender. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. So we hit the... In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. They go to Barkley again. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
2nd and 10 now. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles down by only 3. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. A give to Barkley. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Great, set.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's got a nice run. That reaches the 26. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Great, set. 73. Bad. Hey, easy, 63, bad.
Looking to throw it. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This is going to be a tough one. 55 yards away. This is going to be close, and it's no good. He hooked it too far left. And that should be their last gasp in this game.
Kate, those plans they were making for overtime, all the coordinators, the guys on the field, well, I guess you could file them away for another game. They won't get to see the extra frame here.
The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
He lost anyway. He might as well just quit, bro.
Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty. So we jump too early.
Shut up with your one-play wonder. That shit don't work against me, boy. I'm experienced, boy. I'm experienced, boy. I'm experienced, boy. You lost, my nigga. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Hush your mouth, loser. Hush your mouth, loser. Loser, hush your mouth. Hush your mouth, loser. Hush your mouth, loser. Hush your mouth. Hush it. Bow down to me, boy. Boy. Hey, boy. Hey, boy. Calm down, boy. Calm down, boy. Calm down, boy. Calm down, boy. Hey, boy. Hey, boy. Hey, boy. Calm down, boy. Calm down, boy. Go be somebody else with them corny plays, boy.
So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.